And I mean, listen, if you knew, then you'd be better. So you don't know. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Steve Holbrook, and today we are talking about how to find the right mentor. Every single week, my DM box blows up with people asking me, how do I find the right mentor? How do I know which person is right for me? Or I've asked this person 100 times, or nobody's calling me to mentor me. How does this work? Listen, I'm gonna put this whole thing to rest. I said I'm gonna create a YouTube video about this, and here it is today. So I'm super excited to bring you this episode. I know you guys are gonna get some value. Please take a minute at the end, like it, share it, subscribe, give it some love, and I promise you, I will continue to pour my heart and soul out into this channel. All right, before we get into talking about how to find the right mentor, let's dispel a few myths about mentorship, okay? The first one is the mentor needs to find me. I've never had anybody who seeked me out to mentor me, okay? So if you're waiting around for your mentor or somebody to reach out and go, hey, do you want to be mentored? It's not going to happen. That is not the right approach. The second is people thinking that mentorship is just accountability. Mentorship is more than accountability. It's much more than accountability. In fact, if you think it's just about accountability, that's probably the reason that you don't have it or you don't believe in it. And we're going to talk about that in a second. And the last is, I need to be doing more to deserve a mentor. I need to be doing more. I need to have more results to deserve a mentor. Listen, here's the reality, and I'll speak for myself. When I'm mentoring somebody, here's what I need. I need to know they're all in. I need to know they're all in. Not what they say, but I need to know by watching them do that they're all in. They might be failing and failing and failing, but if they're all in, I know that's somebody that I can work with. What I can't work with, what mentors can't work with, right? Even what my mentor can't work with is people that aren't all in. Like if you're not committed, it's not gonna work. You can have all the potential in the world without commitment. It doesn't mean anything. So again, the mentor is not gonna find you. You have to find your mentor. Okay, mentorship is much more than accountability. And lastly, you don't have to have all these great results. You have to be all in, and that will make you worthy of mentorship. Okay, let's get into it. I'm excited. We're talking about how to find the right mentor. Number one, find someone further down the path than you. Find someone further down the path than you. This needs to be somebody that you want to emulate, right? You're going to be spending a lot of time with this person, so you want to make sure that you spend time figuring out if this is the right person. Do you want something in their life? Do you want their lifestyle? Do you want their income? Do you want their business? What are they going to rub off onto you? Okay, there needs to be something, right, that you look at in their life that attracts you to them, that you want more of, because if you're going to be spending time with this person, you're going to be becoming more like this person. So you have to figure out early on, what is it about that person, right, that you want to have more of? Because there's sometimes where there's going to be people that mentor you, but you don't necessarily, they don't have the strongest marriage, but they're mentoring you on the business side. So you have to be very, very clear up front, right? Is this person further down the path than I am in the area that I want to be mentored in? That's number one. Number two, start gradually and earn it. It's going to take some time. You're not just going to all of a sudden have this fantastic mentorship relationship. Pick their brain in the beginning, right? Go for a coffee, hop on a Zoom, share your vision, right? Let it build organically, stay in touch over time. And what'll happen is that if it feels right on both sides, then again, you'll do more of it. Your calls will get longer. There'll be more structure. And then eventually the time will come, right? But start gradually and earn it. Look, I appreciate the ambition, but people reach out all the time. They say, hey, will you mentor me? And I mean, I know nothing about this person, nothing about their work ethic, right? Or people are reaching out and they haven't done anything for 6 months. And they think that a couple mentorship calls is going to turn that all around. Like if you need a jumpstart meeting, that's a 20-minute meeting. But a mentorship relationship, that's a serious deal, right? That's a serious deal. So you need to make sure that you earn it with the person that you're chasing, just like I had to earn it too. Number three, and I just mentioned it, chase your mentor. Your mentor doesn't chase you, right? You need to go and chase your mentor. You need them more than they need you. That's why they're your mentor. Okay. Now they always get value from coaching and mentoring. I mean, I love mentoring people because I feel like I get as much from it as they do, right? But overall, your mentor is further down the path, so you need to chase them, right? You have to stay relevant. The squeaky wheel always gets the grease. You need to be the squeaky wheel in their life. You need to be at their events. You need to be supporting them on social media, right? And when the opportunity comes, you need to make sure you have your story down, right? And you need to be chasing them the entire way. Number 4, you're not always going to like them, but you need to respect them. So just understand up front. There's going to be some days where you don't necessarily agree with what your mentor has to say, right? But did you ask them to be your mentor because you wanted them to be your friend, or you wanted them to be your mentor? Because there's a difference. And if you want a mentorship relationship to be like a warm bath, super comfortable for everybody, you are thinking about it completely the wrong way. You need to understand that there's going to be some tension at times. You're going to feel frustrated, but you always have to have that level of respect the entire time. And I guarantee you, if you have the right mentor, they're going to respect you through the whole process as well. So you just need to understand up front that it's not going to be all roses, okay? But the respect needs to be there. So before you throw your mentor out, right, after 2 meetings that, where he challenged you a little bit too much, okay? Maybe just ease back a little bit. Stop taking things so personally, and remember why you enlisted in the mentorship program to begin with. Number 5, on how to find the right mentor, lose the words I know. See, mentoring people whose favorite expression is I know is a waste of time for every single person involved, right? It's interesting because sometimes people get caught in this I know. And as soon as somebody's stuck in the I know, they literally push mentorship away. Because any good mentor knows, until somebody stops thinking in terms of I know, they really never open themselves up fully to mentorship. And I mean, listen, if you knew, then you'd be better. So you don't know. So if you want to find the right mentor, the first thing you have to admit, the first thing you have to come to terms with is that you don't know and that you have a lot to learn. And that's the first expression that you should lose if you really want to build a strong mentorship relationship. But I'll tell you, if you have the right mentor, they're going to check you on that, right? And they're going to make sure that you understand that no, you don't know. And neither do they. They don't have all the answers either. That's why they still get mentorship. So if you want to find the right mentor, lose the words I know, and you'll stop pushing good mentors out of your life. Number 6, ask for feedback. Ask for feedback. This is the only way you're going to grow. It's amazing how many people don't actually want feedback. They want to be mentored, they want to be coached, they want to be told what to do, but they are never looking for feedback. I'm telling you what, you need to be open for feedback. You should be asking, how am I showing up? What kind of an impact am I having on the team? What kind of an impact is this having on our relationship? You should be open for feedback all the time. And the more you remind your leader or your mentor that you're open for feedback, the more feedback you're going to get. Because even we forget at times, right, to give feedback. We forget how important it is to give feedback. But again, you need to chase your mentor for the results. And part of chasing your mentor for the results is chasing your mentor for the feedback. They're not just going to write you a big feedback report every Friday afternoon at 3 p.m. They're busy people, right? You need to seek out the feedback. It's very important. And number 7, my last point on how to find the right mentor, commit. Once you find your mentor, commit. Make a do or die relationship. You got to tell yourself that you're going to the top of the mountain with this mentorship relationship, or they're going to find you dead on the side. The reason you needed mentorship is because you couldn't do it alone. That's the reason you needed a mentor. It's because you couldn't figure it out alone. So why not break the quitting pattern that's been showing up year after year after year? The reason you keep having to hit the reset button and starting over and starting over and starting over and feeling stuck and getting unstuck and feeling stuck and getting unstuck is because you keep committing, uncommitting, right? You love your mentor when things are going great, but as soon as things get a bit challenging, all of a sudden it's like mentee relationship off. You go dark. People stop answering their phones. It's the same pattern. They just stop answering their phones. It's incredible how people just go ahead and just decide that they're going to do something, and then literally 24 hours later they get uncommitted. But don't be surprised when that happens to you, right? Or when you feel like that's going to happen to you, Okay, just make sure you stay committed. That's the key. Do or die. Do or die. And if you can make a do or die commitment to your mentor that you're going to make it happen, the breakthrough's coming. It's just a matter of time. So I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys got value out of that episode. Please take a minute, share it, like it, subscribe, give it some love. And as usual, we'll continue to bring some badass content. Have a great day.